Good morning, students. In our previous class, we learned MySQL functions of different types. In broad category, we can divide MySQL functions into category: system defined and user defined. System defined functions are those functions which are available with the compiler or interpreter or the language as, as part of that language, whereas user defined functions are developed by the programmer who are using any language. So, in our course, system defined functions are there, which are of different category: date function, math function, text function, and from these different categories, there were number of functions I have taught, which are included as part of our syllabus. Limited functions are given as part of our syllabus. For example, in date, we are having 5-6 functions only, but there are many more functions are there in date category. Then after we learned aggregate functions like sum, max, mean, avg, count. Those we have already gone through. Now students, in our syllabus, next part is MySQL order by clause, group by clause, and some level of relational algebra to be covered. In today's topic, we will cover order by clause and group by clause. These two topics we have already gone through in our class 11. Order by clause is used to extract the data in some order, either in ascending order of a particular column or descending order of a particular column. Generally what happens, we insert data not in any particular order, and that is also not possible. Suppose we are making a table of students based on the student admitted, so it's not possible that all the students starting with A alphabet comes and take admission first and then after B and then after C. It will not be possible. Anybody can come as per criteria, eligibility criteria, they can take admission. So suppose one student come up with his name starts with Z, may take admission first of all, then P, then S, then like that. So it's not possible to enter data in particular order. Data may be stored in a table without maintaining any order, but on requirement we can extract data in particular order. You student practically will be finding ordering in Flipkart and Amazon also. You will have seen sort by. One option is given there to sort by, and there they write low to high according to price and high to low according to price. So low to high means ascending order of their price. The item of similar category whose price is least will become first, then after next higher price, then after next higher, and at last maximum price item will be shown. So order by clause is practically useful. Many places it may be required. Suppose we want to find out topper students based on highest marks to lowest marks. In that case, we will have to retrieve the data in descending order. Okay, so how we can access data in any order, even though we have done this in our class 11 practice, but we will do it here also. How the syntax is given here, you have to write select and the column name means, if you are writing star here, it means value of all the fields will be shown. But if you are mentioning here column name, in place of column name any particular column or separated by 2 or 3 or more columns by comma, in that case only the mentioned columns value will be shown from the table name. Then after you will have to write order by, and then you will mention the column name on whose basis data to be ordered. Suppose price is the column name. From product table you will write select star from product order by price. So by default ascending order data is retrieved if we are not mentioning ASC or DESC after the column name of order by clause. But if you want to data in descending order, we will write the query like select star from product order by price, then after DESC. Okay students, and there are many chances where single column order is not enough for ordering purpose. Suppose there are 2 students in a class with the same name. In that case, ordering which one is to be taken first can be decided by the father name. Okay, so what we will do, select star from student order by name comma father name. So first of all, ordering will be done based on the name column, and if value of any 2 students name matches, in that case father name column value will be taken for ordering. Okay, look at this example. We are having student table and we are writing star select star from student. What happened here, it display data in as in the form as it was entered. So Freya, then Mohak, then Vishal, then Vimal, then Anil. The class of Freya is 10, Mohak 1, Vishal 10, Vimal 10, and then Anil 2. So and then after 88, 99, 84, 82, 82. So there is no any order maintained in this table. Now we want to extract the data based on lowest class to highest class. What we will write here, select a star from student order by class. It's very easy. Okay student, so what will happen here, it is displaying the class 1 first, then after 2, then 10, 10, 10. Okay, so 10 taken at the last position. Which one is to be taken first? Freya is taken first because class her name is first in the table. Okay, now we can extract data in this descending order also. So what we will write here, select start from student order by class, then after we will mention DESC. In earlier query we are not mentioning any ASC or DESC, so it's by default displaying data in ascending order of class, whereas in here we are mentioning DESC just after the class column, so it will display the data order by class but in the descending order. So 10th class data is taken first, then 2, then 1. Okay students, now student look at here, we want data in first of all ascending order of class, then after if same class matches, then take marks as the basis for ascending order. So Mohak and Anil data is shown. First of all, there is no problem 1 and 2, but then after in earlier table on the basis of class Freya, then Vishal, then Vimal data is being shown, whereas in this example Vimal is taken first because he is with least marks, then after its higher Vishal 84, then Freya 88. Okay, so we can extract data order by multiple column, that is also possible, or as we mentioned ASC or DSC, data will be ordered. Now look at another example. Freya, Moh, Vishal, Vimal, and then data are there from same table. Here what we are doing, select star from student, order by class ASC, then marks as DESC. So first of all, class will be taken in ascending order, 1 to and then 10, but which 10 to be taken first? Okay, here we are mentioning marks at DSC. It means the student with the highest marks to be taken first. So Freya's 88, then 84, then 82. Okay, so first class is taken in ascending order 1 to 10, and when similar class matches, then descending order of marks is taken first. Okay, so that's why 88, then 84, then 82's value are being shown. So student, I have explained how to extract data in ascending order and descending order. Okay, it's very easy, you can do it. Student, one point to be remember, select star from table name, then there may be where clause, then after you will have to write order by clause. Okay, you are learning in this always in this manner, so maintain this order also. Now next student, what happened, there are requirement of grouping of data. There may be number of data available inside the table, and you want some kind of group. Suppose you are having student of 3 classes, 7, 8 and 9, all are standing there, and now I order them to be in group of class wise. What happened, all the student of 7 class come in one line, 8 class come in another line, and 9 class student come in another line. So they make 3 groups. So basis on of some common value of a particular field, grouping can be done. Okay, so how we can do group? Select, then after we will write the column value, column name from, then table name, where if required you can mention the condition, then after group by, and write the name of the group. Okay, student, look at here, in this query, select star from student, we are finding the data as these were entered. But now in next query, what we are writing here, select class from student, group by class. We want to display only the class from student table, and grouping by class, it means make group and display those individual groups value. So if we write only select class from student, then it will display 10, 1, 10, 10, 2. But here I have appended group by clause, then after class, so it's making group of classes. So only one group of class 1, another group of class 2, and last group of class 10. Even if there are one member, but it's a group. Okay, it's just similar to distinct clause. Select distinct class from student, it is working just similar to distinct clause, but distinct clause functionality is limited. It do not group up, it display only those value which are repeating only one time. Okay, with the help of group by, we can apply aggregate function also. Look at in this example, select then class, then count star from student, group by class. What's happening here, we have extended the query, extended the functionality of the query. Here we are mentioning count star, it means count the record of classes based on their groups. So class 1, how many students are there? 1. Then class 2, 1 record is there, and then class 10, 3 records are there. So it's counting based on their classes. So it's useful here. So group by clause, student, you always practice group by clause with relation of aggregate function. There are 5 aggregate functions are there. Count means count the number of records, sum count the value of particular numerical column value, and max, mean and avg AVG for average, max for maximum value retrieval, minimum for minimum value retrieval. Okay, student. So class, it is displaying class first, then count star, the next value is displayed count. So student, you may be asked in your examination in question in two pattern, either display data in class grouping by class and number of students in particular class, you will have to write this query, such type of query. And may be asked, this query is given, you have to find out the output of this query, you will have to write the output of this query. Look at here student, we have made one change. Here what we are doing, group by class, but we are here showing AVG of marks. It will display average of marks. So it's displaying average of marks, okay, along with the class, but by group by. Now next query, select group by average of marks. Here we are mentioning condition also. Find out the groups where class is less than 10. It means it will maintain the record, it will display the record of class 1 and 2 only. First of all, it will retrieve the data of class which are less than 10, then it will maintain groups, then it will display the average of those groups. Okay students, so here where clause is also given there. Okay, so it's complete here, very easy, we practice it like this always. Okay, now next, having clause. Having clause is used to apply condition over grouping. Suppose students, we are having average marks and writing select class comma average of marks from student group by class having average of marks less than 90. It means we are writing here condition display. If we are not writing having condition here, we cannot write this condition with where. Okay, where only compare value one by one, whereas having clause is used along with the group by clause along with aggregate function. So average marks must be less than 90, in that case data to be shown. So it's applied over grouping of aggregate function on a particular column, so it display class 2 and 10 only. Okay, so having clause can be used. Okay, now student, look at here. Here we have written this query, select class average of marks from student group by class having count less than 3. It means count here, what it count the number of records, so it should display only those groups value average marks where number of records are less than 3. So class 1 and 2 number of records are less than 3. Okay student, we will learn relational algebra in our next class. Thank you. I will give some assignment regarding this. Okay, thank you.